right. It's almost like the other one never even happened. Good evening, Thomas. How are you doing?
Happy Friday Eve, and the comments are just killing me. It's awesome.
It's podcast Thursday, Friday Eve. Yes, here's what happened. We just wanted YouTube to try again and make sure the notifications went out to everyone. So we're like, you did okay the first time. Let's do one more time and see if it does better. No, this one is all on me. I do apologize. I had mistakenly made the vertical and horizontal version of the live stream tonight, and I deleted the vertical. And StreamYard said, "Well, clearly you must want the other one deleted too," and it did.
Deleted everything.
Yeah, right as we're going live. Like I'm clicking the go live button. It's like, nope, that one's gone now.
Yep. We said ready. Yep, go live. It said
we were holding.
You can only record this. You can't go. Yeah, we're being quiet.
It was gone. It was gone.
But we're here. We made it.
It is. Happy December.
Yes. And if I could back up just a hair, Thanksgiving last week, so we didn't have the show. And you and I actually, we communicate throughout the week, but we really hadn't. Holidays and family time keeps us busy. Yeah. How was your holiday? How'd your Thanksgiving go?
I made all the food. It was wonderful. The turkey, the stuffing, potatoes, the gravy. I did. I slaved away in the kitchen. My entire family, like all the kids, had the flu. So no whatsoever. I'm like, well, at least get to the table. We're going to say grace, and then he could go back to bed.
They go to bed. Yeah.
And then I'm going to cut up the turkey, and we're going to just bag the leftovers hot because nobody wants it now. We might as well just put it away.
Yeah.
So it was actually, they were sick the whole week, but it was actually a good week because we just sort of hung out together, and everyone was just sick together and watched movies, and we just passed out medication and called it good. And so it wasn't terrible for being sick, but I don't want to do that one again next year.
Yeah.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. Backing up real quick, a good friend of mine in Colorado, I said, "Hey man, how was your Thanksgiving?" Took a couple days for us to catch up. Same story as you. Oh, it's great. All the kids had the flu and everyone, and I'm like, oh no, that's rough. But no ailments here. We were great. It's we stay here local in town. We go to my in-laws. They host my wife's sister. So I guess my sisters-in-laws and brother-in-laws and them and a few of their kids come, and we hang out. And it's kind of a multi-day event because they'll get here a little early and hang out. We'll do Thanksgiving Day there, watch football, and then the next day we'll meet somewhere for breakfast and maybe some shopping. And I'm very selfish with my time. So on Saturday, I said, I'm going golfing with friends and I'm not doing anything else. And so I'll see everyone Sunday. So I did that. And then Sunday we met for breakfast again and hung out while the girls shopped earlier on the day before. But it was great. It's always good to see family. I'm super blessed with my in-laws. I don't dodge them because I don't like them. They're awesome. From the brothers, the sisters, to the parents. I'm so lucky.
Yeah. That's really cool. I also have the great in-laws and just love it. I see you got all your decorations up. I put my tree up. So
yep, we're almost done.
Yeah.
We're not finished. We have a few more to go. But no, this is during sound check. Scott said, I'm not sure if that's a fake background or if you really have all that done. And the snow threw it off. He realized the snow was the kicker. Yeah. But no, we actually we are all done inside for Christmas. Outside, all the lights are done. We have some nutcrackers up. But the lawn decorations are not up. And they usually are by now. Because I overseeded the lawn and I'm trying to get that come in before I put stuff. But it's not going to happen. Yeah. So we're getting our Santa and reindeer and other nutcrackers and all that other stuff this weekend and get it all out there.
Nice. That's cool. That's exciting. Have you got all your Christmas shopping done? Because that's something we did while we were sick. We were like, hey, the internet works. We can buy everything on Amazon. It's Black Friday. Let's get the shopping done. We've got nothing better to do.
So I am the most last minute shopper ever. But as far as the things that, and she doesn't watch those, so she doesn't know. I want this for Christmas based off the last few months that I had to take note of. I bought the last item on that list today. So the I wants are done now, and the I wants are 2 items. So that was that's a big
Makes
step
it
for me.
easy.
Yes, one of them I still have to take and get engraved at a custom engraver here in town, and that'll be finished. But all I have left now are the fillers, right? So I don't want you to just have 2 boxes to open. So the nonsense that she will never ever use, I have to go buy now and then wrap. So that way she's got more than the 2. But um, yeah. And then I told her today I had to change of heart on the things I wanted.
Sending it back. Oh no. Okay. I thought you were
No,
talking about her gifts.
no, the stuff that I said, hey, what do you want? And I said, well, this or this. And I started thinking on it. And I went, I won't use it. It'll be a waste. And so I asked her this one. I said, have you made any purchases for anything on the I want list?
Mm.
She said, no, not yet. And I said, okay, erase that list
New
because
list.
new list. And I said, I want a really cool chef's apron to
Mhm.
wear because everyone knows I love working on the smoker
Mhm.
and 'tis the season. I started this in the cold weather last year, so we're fired back up. I just cleaned it last night. And then I got a pizza oven and with pizza doughs. So I'm making a lot of homemade pizzas now and the flour gets all, so a really cool apron. I replaced my whole list with that. So
Nice.
that's what I want.
That's gonna be awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, Mrs. Ari had some things on her list that she was very specific of. One of those was a chair, and she's like, "I want it to be," and she starts listing the requirements for the chair. I'm like, I'm gonna have to run it by you because I can't just choose one for you, and you'd be like, "That wasn't what I said."
That's
So I
not the
basically
chair.
I did the shopping, and I found 3 that fit the requirement, fit the budget, fit the size, fit the type, fit the color, fit the features, and I put them in the shopping cart. I said, just choose one of the 3 and tell me, and then I'll go ahead and click order. I'll
I'll
take the other
wrap it.
2 out. But yeah, good fun.
It's you get to a certain age and a point in time in life where you understand there's no more surprising the spouse. It's I'm gonna do it wrong, so just help me help you.
Yeah.
You do it. I'll wrap it. When you open it, you'll act surprised in front of the kids. Oh, honey, thank
You
you. You
shouldn't
gave.
have.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes. Let's just make this easy. Save on the trips to send returns and all that, and that's why it gets so hard. It's the one thing I was like, well, in pickleball shoes, I'm not going to even attempt that. You're going to the style and the size and the pair and the brand, and you're just going to. I said, yeah, don't ever try to buy me pickleball shoes. That's what I'm. So everyone gets it,
Yeah. It's good. Well, we have all the wrapping ahead of us, and that is a chore because
Indeed.
we never think about this when we're buying the gift.
Mhm.
But some of these gifts that the kids want come in the worst shaped box ever.
Yes.
Let's say hypothetically that we got a set of Nerf guns for a child. The box is shaped right on the half of the box, and the other side is just open, which means if you look at it sideways, the wrapping paper is just going to tear there, and there's the present. And so we've got all these odd shaped and difficult to wrap things. I was a big fan of Amazon's boxes. I've started seeing them where they arrive and it just says to and from, and you can just write on the box. It's just,
Yeah.
like, I like this wrapping paper. This makes me feel, this the reason for the season because I don't like wrapping.
Amen. Gift bags are a thing for a reason.
Yeah. So
Birthday, you name it. Name the holiday. And if I'm responsible for the gift, I'm getting the gift bag with tissue paper. I am not wrapping a stinking thing. Christmas is the only thing I'll wrap anything for.
Is there anyone in chat that's all about the wrapping paper? Let's see. A gift bag, $1.50. Let's see. I can't stand wrapping. I had to do much of that. I can't find my mouse either. There we go. There it is.
Red pen, I miss wrapping packages. Mine are all gift bags this year.
Amazon's coming out with pre-returned gift. Just cuts down on shipping. A couple of you, Aaron Patterson, Two Dogs Mom, Red Pen. How much do you charge? And please send me the address of where we need to forward the gifts. Maybe it's a math thing. I just don't like calculating. I'm really good at, just covering the package and taping it shut. but it's in the same sense as like I can close a contractor trash bag pretty effectively, but it will look like that when I'm done. It's not going to look like I made a work of art out of a contractor's trash bag.
I turned a box into a giant Tootsie Roll because that's how I wrapped it. And just taped it up.
Just roll it in a bunch of layers and tie the ends. Those big, what are they? Christmas crackers, the firecrackers. Yeah. Every present is going to be that. We're going to need a lot of rolls of wrapping paper.
100%.
Do you do the different themed wrapping papers? Like we'll do like 4 different themes of wrapping paper, and depending on who the gift's from or for, it might have a different wrapping paper style.
So we do. My wife is an artist, so it's just so belittling this time of year for me. It's awful. She has like 3 themes, but of course they all blend, right? They all make a thing together out of the 3. And she wraps everything's so stinking perfect. It's ridiculous, like from a department store, but better. So she does all that. And so my gift to them, I just get the random paper that I find in like the 3-pack from Walmart, right? And then I come up to my office to wrap it. And so I'm doing it on a carpet floor over there because my desk takes up too much floor on the hardwood. So the carpet's and it's just junk. So the tree is so beautiful. And then all of the packages, it's so good. And then I put mine in there. And it's like Charlie Brown just did a flyby in this living room real quick with his garbage. And so that's mine. So I have no rhyme or reason for the paper I get. I literally make sure it's not happy birthday paper.
And that's good.
And then to me, it's good. But I do try to get bows or ribbons that match the paper that I'm doing. So it's not effortless. Yeah. But it's not 110% full of effort. That's for sure.
I'd be okay if we just like use they call it butcher paper or craft paper, those big paper rolls.
Like what you can smoke a brisket with.
Yes. Why not? Why not? Then you can use it for something good afterwards. Yes. Speaking of gifts, before we get too far along, I have a couple gifts to give out. So hopefully we've got your membership gift setting. Careful, I almost said a bad word. Setting turned on.
Snow sledding.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. So we'll give those out now. Here's the first 5 going out the door. And we're going to follow it up with another 5. You did say bad words, Greeners. Kelly P. Thank you very much, Kelly. T. Toting Mimi. BAP. We got one. City Kitty. And Kimberly Duder. And let's see. I think that was all. I think that was those 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do another 5.
Yep. 5 more coming out the door.
Oh. Congratulations to the recipients. That is the best wrapped gift. That is the best wrapped gift I will give this year is these membership gifts. Congratulations. Paralegal Liz, Marjorie Carthew, Have Bucket List Will Travel, like that name, Bobby Old Dude, and Janice Meloff. Congratulations. I think
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Not even wrapped.
Tear into the wrapping paper. There you go.
Did you growing up, did your mom and or dad, when you're opening things, say like, okay, save the bows go over here, the ribbons over here, and then you had a separate pile for the wrapping paper? Or was it just rip it, tear it, off we go, it's all trash?
There are a couple stories here we could tell. And
5 more gifts.
5 more. Donna Littlefield, thank you so much. There's a couple stories we can tell. The first one to start, my family, I come from a family that has 10 siblings in it. Large family. Christmas was a major production.
Okay.
There's a lot of boxes and bags and things. And my parents, when I was young, thought, there's just not enough room for all the garbage. So let's get rid of the boxes. Let's make it as small as possible. And I guess for some reason, a Christmas morning, they were getting rid of some of the boxes. I don't know why they were up so late. But they were up and they shoved them all in the fireplace to burn them really quickly and lit them on fire, but forgot to open the fireplace flue.
Oh no. That's
so
some stinky
all the smoke's coming inside. Fire alarm goes off. The kids come running out. Santa came, and mom and dad are trying to put out the fire, and I'll get the smoke out and open the doors, and it's freezing. And we're like, yay, it's not morning, but we get present. It was wild. So that was the first story. after that, I think my family tried to make it at least orderly so that one child is opening a package at a time instead of just like
Yeah.
mayhem. I'm a big fan of the mayhem. I think, the
Same.
more the merrier. Just get it all done.
Let's get it done.
Get her done.
Yep.
But I forgot the question. What was the question about?
Were bows saved? Bows and ribbons?
Bows. No, bows were not saved because we bought the big bulk bag of just adhesive bows from I think it was Kmart at the time was where we would get our Christmas package and stuff. And I think you got the big bag of bows for like $2 or $3. So each one was worth about 10 cents. So they weren't any of the fancy ones that we've seen on some presents before. No saving.
So we did the saving. Her mom's orders. It was because she liked big ribbons and the big bows and all that. And so it was depending on the gift. We had the pack from Kmart as well. So you would get no instruction from mom on this package, right? So you knew you could just chuck all the junk, just get to shred and chuck it over there. And then, okay, here's your next one. Now save that bow. So you carefully pluck it off and just set it. And then you go to shred the paper and chuck all the paper over there. And so a lot of people in chat are saying the same thing. We'd sell the same bows and ribbons year after year after year, kept coming in. But two parts about that. I love it. My dad, he's very, very meticulous man. And so we're shredding our packages, throwing the paper over there, getting out, and then it's, Dad, here's yours. And then whoosh, out comes the pocket knife. Slice the Scotch tape very ever so slightly at every contact point. Neatly unfold and neatly refold and set over there and then do it. So it actually, as an adult, I appreciate it because it prolonged the opening of gifts. It got some time. But my biggest memory of Christmas, and I love this so much, bless my mom's heart. We're done, right? Christmas it's over, everything. She's like, you guys really opened everything? Are you sure? Are you sure you opened everything? Okay. Come March. Hey, I found this one in the back of the closet. Almost every year. There was something that was found.
This is my favorite right now because we've had to hide as boxes arrive. We've hidden them around the house in various places. Like I have some hidden in my office here among all my other boxes. And so it's like some of these are just never going to be found. It's going to be moving day before we're like, that's where it was. We thought we got you something. But
yeah, it was awesome. Got Christmas all over again. You just
Christmas in July.
Come March, that the found gift was going to be yours, not your brother's, not someone else's. But oh, bless her heart. But I actually have to say that's our fault because as a youngster, I got caught. As I got older, I knew my parents hid them in their closet under clothes. So I took a page out of my dad's book, took out the pocket knife, went in there and cut the tape. And then looked and peeled to see what the box said. And then I just put a piece of tape back over it. And so I would know what I was getting because I couldn't help but snoop. But I'm not smart enough to realize an adult's going to go in there and see multiple layers of tape put over cut tape and be like, well, we didn't do that. So you did. Yeah. So then my mom had to get creative in her hiding and therefore she would forget. So I really started that. It's my fault. But
so we're going in a completely different direction. My Christmas traditions, right? My wife has some amazing Christmas traditions I love. They've become family traditions. But her growing up, they did a thing where the siblings, we do something called drawing names. Maybe when you've got a big family, it just doesn't make sense financially to have one child give every other sibling a gift. It gets exponentially expensive. So we draw names and it's like, here's the sibling to sibling gift. And this year you get that person and they get this person. And we keep it a secret for some reason. Like it's a big mystery, but everybody knows like by day 2.
Right.
And then as far as the gift itself, that gift gets hidden somewhere in the house and there's like a treasure hunt of clues they have to follow to find it. And the kids have gotten to the point where they like the treasure hunt more than the gift. And my kids being geniuses, like they get that from their mom, they're making like Caesar ciphers and like coded things. And one's writing a computer program right now that you have to play a game to win and win the game to get the result of where you have to go to the next clue. I'm like, this could be an all day thing for them.
This could be week-long Christmas.
So it's fun. The kids really get into that. But anyway,
Nice.
we'll probably talk more Christmas stuff later in the month as we're getting closer. But these backgrounds really got me in the festive spirit.
Indeed. And I got a quick update. My dad is watching the show. There's still saved wrapping paper under the guest room bed that's left over from Mom. For context, my mom passed away on Thanksgiving 9 years ago. So there's still saved paper from that. It just is what it is. That was her jam. It's what she loved and what she wanted. The holidays were her thing. It was absolutely her thing. She loved it, loved every bit of it, and loved the family part of it. So it's that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Mrs. RA is awesome to have to put up with Scott as long as she has to be awesome. There's so much truth to this.
Fair.
But speaking of the holiday spirit, let's get into the spirits of a different kind. And this takes us. We have a show. We have a show.
Forgot what we're here for.
I have not got this picture yet. You ready? I'm not sure if you're able to get it, but this one takes us to Virginia, where a crime has occurred.
And Amber has obtained legal counsel. I saw on our Facebook page.
Okay. If you saw it on the Facebook page, this is going to be old news for you. But in Virginia, there is there's a liquor store which got hit. Somebody shows up to work and they see that the place has been ransacked. Obviously, entry was made through the ceiling, came down in. I don't know. They worked backwards. They hit the bottom shelf, which usually you've heard of, like the top shelf is the good stuff. They hit the bottom shelf, and there's just bottles everywhere, smashed, broken, consumed, and it was a mess. It was like they were just like a party animal in there, because in fact it was a party animal. It was a trash bandit. A raccoon broke into the liquor store and quickly started consuming liquor, breaking the bottles and drinking the liquor. They know it was a raccoon because they found it passed out in the bathroom next to the toilet.
Is this one showing up okay?
Yeah, it looks good.
Finally worked. Yay.
The raccoon drank more than its fill and ended up crawling to the bathroom, where so many nights like this end up
passed out.
Probably has one heck of a hangover as well. But the raccoon was taken to the animal control and released without harm. I don't know if they did a blood alcohol content test on it. Definitely not a breathalyzer. They just don't blow hard enough to make that work. But imagine the raccoon either has an addiction or a taste now for liquor stores, because it looked like it had a great time in there.
Fantastic. So it's got to be the sugars in the alcohol, right? That's what. But can he smell them through the bottles? Like, to start smashing bottles open? Well, they're playful animals, so he might have been just goofing off, and then.
Yeah, it was probably just trying to hide and crawling around, and things fell off and broke.
And then they went.
And then it panics as there's noise and runs, and more break, and pretty soon it's like, hey, what smells so good? And next thing you know, he's passed out next to the toilet.
Alcoholic raccoon.
Safely released by the Department of Wildlife Resources in Virginia. So he's now got a record and will probably commit a similar offense given the opportunity.
Gally May says raccoons are not playful. They are bandits who will eat anything. Well, that sounds about like me. I'm a nuisance and I will eat just about anything. So. They're super cute.
They are cute. It's the eye, the eye patch thing that makes them cute. What's impressive is what is the word? Dexterous. I'm saying it wrong. It's one of those two words. How
they have impressive dexterity.
They do. It's like it's 10 out of 10. What they can do with their little paws is absolutely remarkable, and not just that they can do fine, delicate things like open a clam, or catching fish and things like that. They can tear things apart. They are super, super strong, and if you get one angry, it can eat you. Just be warned. It'll take a while, but it can eat you.
Imagine getting a drunk one angry. And what it'll do.
Yeah, we'd want to keep those away for sure.
Speaking of smell good and what might attract you to have an appetite and be curious, this is the absolute opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was a joke when I read it. New version of mouthwash, or things thereof.
Listerine came out with a new flavor.
What is chat? Throw in there a quick comment of what do you think would be the worst thing to take instead of mouthwash to freshen your breath, if you will. And I bet someone is going to put something in there that is going to be this.
I'm thinking banana flavored mouthwash would probably be pretty bad.
Oh, that's a texture thing for me. I can't see. Brett says beef. I don't know. If someone sneezed and I smelled a really nice sauteed steak, it wouldn't be terrible. Onions bad.
Yeah.
Amber says nair. That's weird. Red Pen says blue cheese. That's weird.
Water. This lazy retired one.
Onion, Marlboro.
I think Greeners had it.
Greeners and Don Littlefield. Garlic. People are throwing dill pickle out there right now. I love it. Stacy says Hennessy. That's not Listerine, because that's what it tastes like to me. Garlic. That's what they're calling for. New research said
yeah, garlic.
It provides the freshest breath. What they're saying is there's a chemical that I can't pronounce, but thankfully there's an abbreviation, CHX, within most common branded mouthwashes that actually can reverse the effect. You get the freshness, the cleaning immediately, but the chemical in them resides, and then it's conducive for bacteria growth and everything else real quick. So you immediately get bad breath. But garlic counteracts that chemical and doesn't have that chemical in it, and you can maintain fresh breath longer. So they're saying the key to fresh breath is actually now garlic. And
define fresh.
This is the winner to me.
Define you would have fresh garlic breath. Like, oh, it smells like fresh garlic in here.
So take a shot of olive oil at the same time? I mean, to really get the experience? I mean, what do you...
Or brush your teeth or use Listerine or something afterwards to try to cover up the garlic.
Get rid of it.
I don't... Do you just like eat the clove?
There were no directions on the article.
Challenge for next week.
But it's
you want to
smell-o-vision?
do we
both eat a clove of garlic and then have our spouses walk in and we go,
yes.
And then we take a shot of Listerine and go, and then
I'd be sleeping on the couch. I can tell you that.
Lucky you. I'll probably be in the front yard.
I know garlic is one of those, it's like a super food, right? It has these amazing properties that are supposed to help with a number of things. So I imagine, it stands to reason that fighting off some of the bacteria or that happens in our mouth naturally is one of them. But I just can't get over I'd like my breath to smell good, not smell like garlic. Unless I'm eating garlic bread and then yum, it was good. Then brush my teeth.
100%. You're spot on. The next quote in the article, it says garlic it's been recognized for its medicinal properties for centuries, with its antimicrobial efficiency being a subject of interest and research for years and years and years. So yeah, it's like you said, it's superfood. It's great. And it's like you said, for gut health and things like that. And yes, it's supposed to keep vampires away because it smells so bad. But
apparently it also keeps the dentist away. So.
Yeah.
Vampires and dentists. Here's your challenge: eat garlic before you go to the dentist, and maybe he'll be impressed. You're like, wow, your breath is so fresh.
I love here's my favorite quote from the whole thing.
Probably this is double.
Yeah, this is so insightful. Scientists acknowledge that the unpleasant taste and smell of garlic might deter certain people from using it as a mouthwash.
You think?
Oh, thank you. That's a quote.
You
Yeah.
buried the lead there.
Yeah.
Deter certain people. There's a small subset of society that might not like the smell.
Correct.
I might be part of that group. I
Just,
don't know. Can you eat like has anyone like clove of garlic? I imagine you peel it and just pop it and chew. Is that a thing?
as the one who's the cook in the family,
Mhm.
you taste everything as you cook it to make sure before you serve it that it's acceptable. And a clove of garlic is definitely nothing I've gone. Garlic's fresh. Yep, we're good.
You
No,
can smell that the garlic's good
and
when
it's
you dice it.
sticky, and yeah, I mean, fresh garlic cloves are sticky to the touch. No, and they're not good until you've sautéed them in a little bit of olive oil for a minute. So,
Yeah.
or roasted garlic's really good as well. The whole clove with the top chopped off, a little bit of oil, and then roasted. Oh, then it's fantastic. But not a raw one. No, absolutely no.
All right. Next week we'll find out. Thomas can eat a clove of garlic for us.
I'll do it. I'll eat it. See what it's like, and I'll give Amanda a heads up. And I'll
It's got to be fresh though, right?
Yeah, I'll get a fresh one, and I'll smack it open right here on the desk, and I'll pop it out and peel it, and then I'll eat it. And I'll get a pallet on by the couch right over there in my office ready, because Amanda's gonna make me sleep there. There's no way my breath is gonna smell worth the darn for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Wow. If you do it, I'll match you. I'll do it as well.
You'll do two. Oh
No. I'm not going to double you. I don't want to put you through something that might be miserable and not also get the experience myself. I think that would not be fair.
It'll be no worse than those jelly beans. No chance.
Speaking of something that's miserable, there's a man in New Zealand who is, I believe at this time, currently being monitored.
Oh,
he's under 24-hour watch, you might say. Why? Because he's accused of committing a crime, and the police are waiting for the evidence to turn up.
they're watching his every movement.
Yes, every movement. It's terrible. This is a jewelry store heist that 32-year-old man, who has not publicly been named, although he is being publicly shamed, I'm pretty sure. He's accused of going into a jewelry store and eating an ornate Fabergé octopus pendant that was inspired by a James Bond film.
Right down the hatch it went.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I've heard of people trying to swallow a diamond. It doesn't sound comfortable. I was scrolling down this article from CBS News.
Pendant's not small.
The pendant is 8.4 centimeters. That's 3.3 inches tall and is mounted on a stand. This
Ouch.
It's huge. Okay. I don't know how he swallowed it. This is like, I don't know, a turkey egg. Okay. It's the size of a turkey egg. And it happens to be worth many, many thousands of dollars. Well, it was worth many thousands. I'm not sure if the value goes up or down after this. It can't be fun. I mean, this is almost like a medical emergency at that point.
So you sent me the story, this one yesterday, I think is when it got published. So as I'm building the script and putting everything together, now tonight before we go live, I want to see the update on this because they've been waiting for his movement. The police says they watch him so they can get the evidence. Well, it's been, 2 days now. It's gotta be.
Apparently he's backed up. And we know why.
The size of the thing, there's still been no movement for them to collect evidence. So.
I wonder if they'd run a metal detector over him to confirm his story, or if this is just like a cover story that.
Can't you do a little quick X-ray?
Let me see this. Open the new tab.
I mean, I don't want anything like this in my search history, so I will let you do it. But there's got to be a way.
An X-ray would work. It would show up on an X-ray. I'm not sure if it's safe, like healthy, but
well, neither is swallowing the thing. So,
let me see if I can show all of you just what this looks like. I'm just going to change on my screen to this. This is the egg.
I'll hide
This is the
myself.
egg. Obviously, the glass cover I think was not swallowed. That's what I'm assuming. The glass cover was not swallowed. You have a little backgammon game board there, and a die, a little dice for size. It's not a small thing. I think maybe the stand was not included. Thinking, but that's got to hurt. It pops open and there's an octopus inside with a whole bunch of diamonds and rubies and things on it, and 8 little legs on the inside.
Yeah, it's I went too far. So it's like 180 something diamonds in there. I mean, it's insane.
It's got it's one of 50 eggs. It's crafted from gold, painted with green enamel, and encrusted with 183 diamonds, 2 sapphires. The egg opens to reveal an 18-karat yellow gold octopus nestled inside, and the octopus is composed of white diamond suckers and black diamond eyes, and also gold. And yeah, it's the 1983 James Bond film. You can guess the name. These eggs are
James Bond #2.
Yeah. James Bond, Return of James Bond, I think it was something like that. I don't remember. Something about an octopus. These eggs are a thing. I've never been a collector of eggs, really. I believe I believe that eggs should be fresh and consumed when they're fresh, and that's it. Scrambled, omelet, everything else. These Fabergé eggs, they're obviously a work of art, and it's not just the components that make them so valuable, but there is actually one egg that the story goes on to tell us about, a Fabergé egg that was I think it was the last known Fabergé egg of its type in private hands, that sold at auction and sold for $30.2 million.
Ah, Deb's with you. One just sold at auction for 30.5 million. That's insane.
It had not been swallowed by anybody.
Yeah,
probably increased the value.
Yes.
That one is made up of it's like the outside of the egg is crystal. It's carved from a crystal rock, like one piece, 2 pieces, and it opens up. Inside there's a spring basket with flowers on it, and it's made up of like platinum and 4,500 diamonds. So pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I see why it's worth so much. It's what it's covered in.
I don't know where in my house I would feel good just displaying that. It does belong in a museum. But.
Yeah, that's insane. I made my daughter eggs this morning. She wanted an egg sandwich. She walks out and says, "Hey, are those the new eggs?" And I said, "It's the last 3 eggs of the carton." "What do you mean the new eggs?" She's like, "Well, it expired in November." I said, "They're fine." And she, "No, I said, "They're fine. It's just a date. They have to do that to be careful." I said, "It's fine." I said, "You can eat a can of soup a year after it expires. It's fine.
As long as it's not swollen, bloated, you're probably good."
And she's like, no. I said, so I taught her the whole floating test. You put the egg in the floating water, and if it stands upright and once full, like it's bad. If it just sits there, that's fine. So I did a little science. I felt like you with your kids for a little bit. And she couldn't be so interested because she, as I showed her and proved it, she went, "How long till it's ready?" I mean, that's
it's good. I'm ready to eat it. Please cook it now.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So, but
if it stands up, it's bad, right? And also if it's chirping, like on the inside.
Well,
if your noise is inside you know that something's alive in there.
Well, you have bigger issues than that, because if it's been a refrigerator for that long and something still hatches and is chirping, that's Jurassic Park style stuff. So, but yeah, I felt bad actually, because then I got home So I made breakfast early this morning for her. It was an egg sandwich is what she wanted. And then I left for the morning to do my gym activities and everything else. And then ran a couple errands and I got home around lunchtime and, I'm in the bedroom, put some stuff away. And she walks in and goes, Mom, do we have any medicine? I kind of feel nauseous.
Like it wasn't me. It
And I
wasn't
went,
me.
so I pretended not to hear. And then, my wife took care of the kiddo for a little bit. So I pretended, I went, what? Is she not feeling good? What happened? Because I wanted to see what she said. Yeah, she don't feel good. She thinks it was your eggs, but she just said, no, she felt like she was a little nauseous. So I don't know. So it was, but she's fine now because I just made her a pizza right before the show. So everything's we're all
It's
good.
all good. All
Wasn't
good.
the eggs. Wasn't
Yeah.
the eggs.
Wasn't me. Speaking of something inside that's alive that you should not eat. Oh, well, this was definitely being would not eat, but that was a bad. Can you forget the eating part? I didn't say that. Let's start over. Speaking of having something alive inside where there shouldn't be something alive. How about that?
That's so much better.
We're not cannibals. That's the whole story just took a dark turn for some reason.
That's right. What a segue.
Forget the cannibalism part. Okay, we're gonna start. I'll edit that out in post. A man in Thailand,
Woman.
his alien sister
Oh,
is just she's at the latest stage in life, and she just unfortunately just stops breathing, and he does what he should. He packs her up in a coffin and tries to process the body the way that they should. So he goes to, I believe, a Buddhist temple.
Yeah, drops her off.
Wants to have her cremated.
Yeah,
but he doesn't have the death certificate, and so they won't take the body. And he's like, I need the death certificate. So he goes over to let's see, goes another place.
The death certificate office.
Yeah, it was like a government place, and tries to do it, and they wouldn't take it either. And so he's like, look, somebody's got to. And while he's there at the second place, he's got her body boxed up, drove 300 miles, and he's trying to take care of the funeral, finalize the funeral arrangements here. And while he's there, they hear this. They hear some knocking and movement from inside the coffin and open it up, and she is still alive.
Mm-hmm. On the way to cremation.
Yeah.
It says a white coffin in the back of the pickup truck, slightly moving her arms, head, and leaving temple staff bewildered.
I read further. The first place he wanted to take her was to the hospital because she wanted her organs donated. They wouldn't take her because she didn't have a death certificate. Took her to the temple to have her cremated. They wouldn't take her because she didn't have a death certificate. And they said, you need to go to this other place. And that's when they found out that she was still alive. And
can you imagine?
I wouldn't trust that brother anymore if I were her.
Power of attorney revoked for you, sir. I'm now going to give it to my neighbor, who I trust much more than my family member.
Wow.
I wonder if good old Mike with that chapter has the story, knows if she has life insurance, because all the stories involve life insurance. He has a life insurance dance that go with the stories. In fact, that's wild. That's
it's horrible. It's like a horror story, like that actually happened. And
yes.
If it was truly an accident, which I like to think it is, I'd like to think that this was not like the brother's like, look, I'm just going to get rid of her.
I agree, because he was trying to do things per right process. Thing. Yeah,
I don't think he was trying to. The hospital would have known, right? Had she been alive. Anyway, he must feel awful. Like, I am so sorry. Like you just, I couldn't hear you breathe. I thought you were a goner, sis. I was trying to honor your wishes. Please forgive me. What would you like for breakfast? I'm making eggs.
Rotten eggs at that. I can't imagine someone under my care, they stop breathing and I go, well, that's it. Time of death, 7:49 p.m. Just throw her in the box. I mean, you call emergency services, or you put them in the backseat of the car, wherever, rush them to the hospital, say, hey, can you revive? Can you resist? Can you do something? But I guess part of
CPR.
it was like in-home hospice for years, right? So I guess he was just like waiting any minute, and then it happened. So he just assumed that was it, I guess. But still, there's no way I would ever declare final life of any of my friends, family, any human in the world. I'm going to leave that to a professional. Check all the vitals, hook up your machine, do everything you got to do, and then you let it be known. Not me. I'm not declaring it.
Yeah.
I couldn't give up hope.
You know, we need a professional in that position, because the whole joke from the Monty Python film, I'm not dead yet.
Yes.
That's literally what was happening. But.
Yes. It's a very sad story, and one of which that it actually is real. Mm-hmm. There are several stories and or comments and or posts that are can be in the fiction side that fall under a category that you, as someone in the life you live and your profession, are probably very familiar with. And I just learned of this. Say it's a word, but to me it's a phrase.
It's the word, right?
It's the word. Oxford Dictionary publisher reveals word of the year for 2025.
And it's 2 words. Before you tell anybody, we're just going to time out anyone who puts 2 numbers in chat. I'm just kidding.
Correct. It's not numbers. It's not those silly numbers. Nope. Rock and roll. You're done. See you later.
Just kidding.
I'm not timing out. But yeah, I follow a few pages on Facebook that I feel are resourceful. Oh no, there we go. And then I saw in the comments when I saw, a post and going, oh, that's malarkey, whatever. And then I saw this. So the 2025 word from Oxford Dictionary is, rage bait. Rage bait. And it makes sense to me. The phrase and what it means, and I see people doing it, but I can't believe it's the word of 2025, especially when to me, it's a phrase. It's 2 words, but
Oxford Dictionary says when used, they're used together as 1 word. So it's like it's a phrase that's 1 word, even though it's not hyphenated. But rage bait, you would know it if you saw it, because when you open up your social media feed and you're like, that makes me so angry, and you're like, I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna put them in their place, or I'm gonna say something. It's engagement farming is what it is. It's a form of engagement farming, and we're not saying that you're trying to marry somebody. The engagement they're looking for, the content creator just gets rewarded financially by any interaction. So if you yell at them and swear at them and say they're the worst person on the earth and you hope they die in a million painful ways, they still make money off that.
Correct.
And if they can get enough people to do that,
to make a killing,
lucrative.
And it's not just someone posting an opinion that they wholeheartedly believe in, and you just happen to hate it so much. It's them making a post or a comment of something that they know will completely trigger the masses, that they likely don't even believe in themselves. They're saying something so obviously miscued intentionally to trigger the vast majority of people, and it works. And
all the mods are just nodding, like, yep, and it happens in chat too.
Exactly. Yep. So it is, and a lot of people see it and they immediately dive in and fight for it. The biggest thing I see on Facebook, and I have to be very gentle here, that's utilized is there are digital influencers, or whatever they're called, overseas, that when I click their profiles and I see how many followers and what they have, and you can look at their pictures and see their lifestyle and everything they're doing, they're living, they frequently post on many Facebook groups rage bait political comments in there to fire up the masses. And boy, does it work. And it'll say things like, I can't believe the life I have to live because so-and-so has done this to me. It has no effect on them, but they're saying it and it's working. Those are the most popular ones that I happen to see. But there's all sorts. They're everywhere. It's all over YouTube, Twitter, you name it. And it works. So I guess
it figures out it figures out the algorithm and it plays the algorithm for their advantage because it gets people engaged, and the social media platform doesn't analyze this saying, well, this looks like it's an angry text that we don't want, or it's probably not true. They just say, it looks like people are liking this. I'll show it to more people, and it can explode like wildfire, just spread so quickly. It can start movements. It can start, like, groups will form to oppose whatever's being proposed, even if what was being proposed is fake.
Right.
Remarkable.
Like, I could make a Facebook post on the RA Facebook and say, I can't watch RA anymore. He has terrible content. The trials are fake, and he's the most dishonest person ever. That's like the rage bait post that people would do. And then, because it would be on your page, everyone that follows you and watches you would come in and hate on me so fast, so quick, but I would have a gazillion comments right away, and it would have worked. I would got them all.
And you'd laugh all the way to the bank.
Exactly.
Did you look at some of the other words of the year that Oxford has come up with later on in the article?
I did.
They gave a history going back to 2015, and it's quite.
There are more phrases.
I'm not impressed with Oxford. I was thinking when you think word of the year, we're going to pick a word out of the dictionary and be like, let's have this be our word. Maybe it would be like it's like a spelling test. We're going to learn a new word today. We're going to add it to our vocabulary. You have to learn how to spell it, use it properly in context, and
right.
And all that. But no, they're sort of sticking more stuff in the dictionary, which already has all the words, right? That's the whole idea of the dictionary. All the words are in there already.
Right.
And they're trying to make a thing where we're just going to add more stuff in. And I call that the word of the year. And it's going to be numbers. It's going to be these slang abbreviations. And I mean, like a youthquake. What's a youthquake?
Never even heard of that one.
Cultural, political, or social change arising from the actions of influencer of young people, probably in response to rage bait.
That's perfect.
That was 2017's word of the year.
2023, Riz. Never heard that in my life. To find a style, charm, attractiveness, the ability to attract a romantic or whatever partner. Never heard of Riz.
The only word on the list that I approve is 2018.
I thought you were going to say 2024.
2018 was toxic. It's a word that already exists. It just was used in a new way, right? Before, toxic was like, hey, those are chemicals. They can cause death. Right?
Now you say that person is toxic. That's perfect. That person is poison.
Yep. Poisonous. So that's the only word that I approve as far as words of the year for Oxford. Other than that, they're doing a terrible job. 2020, they didn't even choose a word. They're like, we all stayed inside. Nobody used new words. We didn't even talk to each other.
No word chosen is what it says. 2024 is pretty good. Brain rot.
Also probably because
we're warranted.
Rage bait.
Exactly.
Well, what do you think the word of the year should be next year?
David Rush.
That's a great one.
Hyphenate the name. Next year, I don't think there should be a word of the year. There's no true metric for that. It depends on your lifestyle, your habits, where you live, your everything, to what you're exposed to, what you're not. I mean, I think it's silly.
I think the word of the year should be inspiring. It should be worthy of a poster on the wall, like businesses should promote it. And it should inspire a future generation to achieve and become better. I think that's what we should do for the word of the year. We should start a Facebook group to promote a word of the year. Like try to influence the process, maybe.
I like that. Amber and Red Pen have a lot of free time. They should start that Facebook page.
Or just make that website for us. That would be great.
She said, too late.
Not it. All right. Last one, David Rush. You brought him up. Once again, David Rush is doing what David Rush does best, which is breaking Guinness Book of World Records. This is a repeat break meaning that he held the record before. Someone else managed to beat him at his own game, and he came back to show that he was the true king, and in epic fashion, did it better and more. By more, I mean 137 versus 100 and what was it, 27. So it goes like this. Let me tell you the numbers, then we'll tell you what we're talking about. David Rush in 2019 completed a feat using 111 of these things as they were intended at once. Somebody beat him a few years later using 127 of these same things as they were intended at once. And he came back and did 137 of these things at once. His total, no, these numbers don't make sense. 137, they added up to 48 pounds of what? Of T-shirts. He was wearing
what?
It gets worse. He was wearing 137 T-shirts, 48 pounds of shirts, while running a half marathon.
He looks like a blimp.
He's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And that has got to be the most, that's like a health hazard. You know,
well, it is, because he tried to break his record and failed because he started getting choked out by his T-shirts and had to quit. So he had to
help get these off me. No, all of them.
Yeah.
Not just one.
So we had to withdraw and then go back into new training with more T-shirts, weighted vests, everything to prepare to try to break it again. So yeah, not healthy.
I am curious. I'm wondering, did he start with like the size adult medium and put on 20 and then went to a large, put on another 20, and then he's like, let's get an XL? Or
had to.
Yeah, because it would be so constrictive. I mean, it would literally just crush his chest and prohibit breathing. But it's like carrying, 2 bags of sugar on your shoulder while running a marathon, weight wise. That's 50 pounds of weight you're lugging around with you.
Absolutely. Let's see. I'm trying to someone asked for a picture. That's the best I can kind of do right now.
I can see if I can window zoom. Where's my zoom?
I can't get this ad out of the way, but you kind of get the gist here. I mean, that's David.
I've got it on mine if you want.
Okay. I'll boot mine out of here. There he is. I mean, huge, uncomfortable, immobile, so hot. I mean, what do you do?
I imagine he probably gave the T-shirts away to supporters of the homeless. He could clothe the whole county of homeless people once he was done, after they had been washed, I'm sure. Because anything that you've run a marathon in is probably needing to be laundered a little bit.
I bet the 35 shirts on top are fine. We're good to go.
Oh, man. David Rush.
To get the guy in the show.
David Rush, come on the show. We need you. We need you.
As if he's watching right now.
Odds are he's not, but if you know him, send him a link. We'd love to talk to him. We follow all his escapades, and he's got more planned. It's not, he's not retiring by any means.
David Rush break another record by appearing on the world's smallest podcast. You can do it right here.
And no one can beat you. We just don't accept guests. That is a feat. I'm just looking at the picture.
I couldn't.
His neck is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like just shoulders up to his ear because it's just cloth. And I'm thinking, was this? I'm wondering what type of material it was. Was it cotton? Was this like a cotton poly blend? Is he, after this event, sworn off T-shirts? Just shirtless from the rest of his life? He's like, I've worn my last shirt. Is that it?
I wonder if he's running out of events, because the more and more we cover him, it's him re-breaking records that he had at one point that he currently still holds, and he's just breaking again, or someone then beat it, so he tries to regain it. I'm not seeing a whole lot of newer records so
Well, I think the easiest way to get his attention is break one of his records. We might have to do that to then get him on the show, but maybe while he re-breaks the record back his direction.
I think. Okay, that's homework. I have to look up all of Dave Rush's records. There is one in there. I believe you and I could break.
The ping pong ball. There's something about a ping pong ball in the mouth bounced against the wall or something. Yeah. I'd probably choke on it. That's actually not. Let's find a different one. Let's find one that seems safer and easier too. Nothing that requires balance, because I'm terrible at that.
Okay. Let's see how many disgusting foods he's tasted while live on the internet.
Yeah. I've got you in spades there. Congratulations, David Rush, on another Guinness Book of World Record. The old one back again in the win column for you. Yes, Thomas, indeed. Thank you very much. It has been a fabulous December podcast, December 4th podcast. Do you have plans for the weekend?
I do. It's going to warm up a little bit tomorrow. I've got some chores to do, and I've got some medications to pick up because I got a really bad tooth. But then should be good enough to, if I have to, play a little bit of golf on Saturday. I don't know. But
Twist
get the lawn decorations up. Big Santa, the reindeer, the others. We got to get that done because we're late compared to when we normally are. But it's cold right now. We're in the 30s. Drizzle, cloudy. I've just kind of been enjoying it. So,
is it bad of me to seriously be thinking about not putting any decorations up outside this year?
It's normal.
I know, but
it's normal. I know it's normal.
Am I a bad person? I realize that's normal.
That's normal, Scott. No, that's fine.
I just took them down. That's the thing. I can't get over the fact that I just took them down, and less than 2 months ago, they've been up for 3 years. My neighbors got their fill of these decorations. Maybe if I just buy one of those little cheap projectors that puts the snowman on the side of the house, and we just call it good.
Those are great. You get credit for those too. Okay. Kind of.
Not much credit. Still a failing grade, but all right. Thank you very much, Thomas. The podcast has been a lot of fun. Thank you to all the gifted recipients. Glad you got the prizes. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all of you being here. We're going to be back tomorrow with more of the Brian Walsh trial, which is just blows our mind how crazy it was. The Google searches are nuts. We're not done. There's more of that to come. So remember, half a day tomorrow. Other than that, have a great weekend, Thomas. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very much.
You as well. Garlic next week.
Let's do it.
See ya.
Bye.